Hello guys, DamonDoc82 here again. We're back in Mashinki. Before I get started doing anything, I first want to apologize for the sorry state that the last video was in. I did not realize that it was that bad until I actually watched the video. I just saw that stuff had been recorded, but I didn't know that the resolution was messed up on it until it was way too late, so I want to apologize for that, but I felt I had to leave it in so you guys would have some context of what I was trying to do, so you'll know what's going on in this next video here. So just a quick recap, I went and changed all the steam locomotives over to one of my favorite trains in the game. Let me find a depot so I could show you guys. This guy right here. Really love this train. It's got a lot of pulling power. And since it runs on tokens, it's very easy to maintain. So yeah, we're going to keep using that guy for a bit, I think. So, something I want to look at possibly later is maybe convert the EMD F3s over to these V220s. Not entirely sure. It's a pretty good train, and it's a little bit faster. I don't know, it might be worth waiting till we move on to electric locomotives, because that's where the fastest ones come in. But for right now, that would be the fastest train that we would have available to us. Anyway, for this video, what I would like to do is I want to set up our steel production. And the way I would like to go about doing that is I want to set up an independent loop for the steel. We're going to be taking this iron ore here and possibly this coal here, and we're going to be running it to this foundry here. Then we're going to be taking it from this foundry up to the steelworks here, and then this coal is going to go to that steelworks. So that's how I want to go about doing it. And I think just to try to see if I can't up the production on the iron and the coal, I may try to hook the sawmill in so we can have it produce planks to send back to the mine, so then that way those can be converted over into tokens for us. So anyway, let's get started on setting up the steel line. We'll be doing this in a time lapse, so I'll be right back with you guys after that's done. Alright, so let's have a quick look over what all I've done here. I got confused a few times about what needed to go in what direction, so that's probably why things seem a little spaghetti here. I'll probably come back and clean this up later. But yeah, we got a coal train here on this loop delivering coal to the steelworks. I might put another one on it. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm fairly certain I'm going to probably need more trains to supply this foundry over here. Again, just have to wait and see. And that guy is taking an awful long route to get to the... so that's probably why I had that there. Okay. I can go ahead and fix that while I'm thinking about it, or else I'll just forget. Anyway, it's probably going to be a while before this is actually making a bunch of steel, because we're still trying to feed this foundry, and that's got to happen before we can get any iron to be shipped up here to be turned into steel. So I think I'm going to do some off-camera work to try to get these lines with all the trains that they need. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've added a bunch of trains. Kind of have a good problem here. This foundry is more than keeping up with the trains coming through. We do have a little bit of steel, but I think this still needs a bit more fine-tuning. Because there's still like 200 some odd iron that still needs to be transported. And I also went and did some upgrades to the stations. Nothing too crazy, just tried to increase output a bit. I think I put one or two more trains on this line here, or to go through that station there. What else? Oh yeah, so next time, I'm probably going to still tinker with this a bit off camera, but anyway, next time, what I would like to do is, I want to run a second inner loop for this first loop that we did, so that way these trains can pass by each other if need be. Imagine it's going to be quite a bit of work, because all this mess is going to have to be redone somehow. Not entirely sure just yet how. And we're probably going to use that time to save up the steel tokens, so that way we can advance to the next age. I went ahead and was able to pay all the money that we needed and the fuel that we needed, but we still need to get 500 iron and 100 steel. So, yeah. Thing is, I'm really going to need a lot more iron for the rest of the game here, because when I go to upgrade these two electric trains, they're going to need lots of steel to upgrade the tracks to handle that. So yeah, ooh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Our corporate headquarters, nice. Oh, and I've seen a lot of really solid growth here. One of these cities down here in the south. I could find it. Is it this one? No. There was one that had like 30 some odd people in it. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this place is growing by like leaps and bounds here. Oh, I also added some shops to some of these cities, so eventually we could start sending goods to them. Which is kind of another reason why I want that loop on this over here. And I probably need to go through and make sure that all these has a shop that's relatively close to the train station, so it's in the catchment area, so that's good. Yeah, we're probably fine then. So yeah, we're going to put in an inner loop here. and we're going to try to save up enough tokens to advance to the next age so we can start working with electric trains. So that'll be the plan for next time. So with that said, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you like what you've seen here today, please let me know with a like, comment, or even better, a subscription. You guys have yourselves a hell of a day, and keep your arm high. Later.